Oh. Oh. Good evening, everybody. Wow, my face feels like a face today. Oh boy, howdy, guys. Boy, howdy. Oh. Good afternoon or evening. I hope you guys are doing okay, because I'm exhausted. And my body has been prepped for this steak and potatoes all day. My feet hurt. Yeah, hello, my Dolce dudes. Welcome in. Yeah, today's steak and potatoes days, guys. Look at this. Look at this beautiful steak. Look at this beautiful potato filled with sour cream. I know a lot of people don't like sour cream, but yeah, just had a great meal. Look at this meal. It's got vegetables in it, finally. I think this is the first time I'm eating vegetables in front of you guys. Because every time it's just like I have not been eating the vegetable, you know? So yeah, welcome in. I'm just gonna eat my breakfast. This might as well be my breakfast. Did I even eat anything today? I had a sandwich. That was pretty good. Oh my god, the steak is so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is a very rare steak, that's for sure. Do you guys see how rare that is? Rare. Oh. It's amazing though. I recommend that you go have some. I've never had a steak before. What do you mean you've never had a steak before? That's crazy. Eat the vegetable. Green beans. Apparently, the more colorful the meat looks, the healthier it is. No, I think what you're thinking of, I think, is the more marbling a steak has, the healthier it is. I think that's what might be what you. I never said meat. The meal. Sorry, it says meal, not meat. Sorry, I just can't read. Probably want like the texture. I don't know how to describe what meat's texture is like. Like meat is just meat. Like you see how like marble, like how like I don't know. It's got some like fiber to it, you know? Like the vegetable. Well, that's not always true. That's not always true because like beets have a lot of color to them. But the thing is that like they have different nutrients. Different vegetables have different nutrients. I think one of the most important things that you get from vegetables is vitamin E. Best people that can compare steaks to like burgers. Okay, like, well, you know how like a burger's like chewy? Don't mind me. Don't mind that at all. Well, like, I don't know. Rare. Only vampires eat steaks. Yeah, in their chest. I'm a big potato fan, though. Blue raspberry Kool-Aid soda. Interesting. Interesting. The reason why blue raspberry is blue, by the way, is because there's no blue colored beverage. And there's so many red ones. There's like raspberry, there's strawberry. You know, there's just so many red ones. Even though I only named 2, I swear there's more red ones. Fruit punch is red. You know, there's so many red beverages. I'm trying to think of more, but I really can't. Cheesy garlic bread. Ooh. I'm a big fan of garlic. Actually, You can see here I have like roasted garlic on my steak here. And I just eat that shit up. Yeah. Welcome in, hi. So, today, I went grocery shopping. Guess what I found? I found the ramen mac and cheese. The Kraft Dinner. The Kraft Dinner ramen. What is that sound? Do you guys hear that? Do you know how insane that sounds? Arizona iced tea. Oh my god. I lived off of Arizona iced tea for like the longest time. That was like my college survival drink because it was tasty and it was 99 cents. But shit, it was 99 cents. Food. Yeah, it is food. Welcome in. I'm here to make people hungry. I'm here to make people hungry and then cry a little bit, probably. How do you guys feel about sour cream? I used to hate sour cream when I was a kid, but now, like, as an adult, for some reason, I just love it. I'll, like, slurp this stuff up like soup. Having a bad day? I'm sorry about that. I don't want to talk about it. But I'm sorry you're having a bad day, and I hope it gets better. Sour cream is so good. Yeah, right? I've never had sour cream. Well, like, I don't know. How do I describe sour cream? Sour? Creamy? I don't know. Also, did you know? The thing about vampires hating garlic. So garlic is a natural, what is it? It like destroys harmful bacteria, or like it destroys like I don't know what it's an antioxidant, I think is what it's called. I think garlic is an antioxidant or something. Hold on, let me look specifically what garlic is. Health benefits garlic. And let's not use the AI thing that Google's like, hey, look at the Google. Hey, look at the Google. Okay, my browser is not working right now. So that's great. Okay. Garlic health benefits. Yeah, strong antioxidant, antibacterial, and immune boosting. So the reason why vampires don't like garlic... Sorry, did you hear that? That was disgusting. I'm so sorry. It was because garlic has these antioxidant and antibacterial qualities to it, right? And so when you would feed garlic to somebody who was sick, they would get better. And they say that, like, oh, people... like, vampires don't like garlic because it gives them an adverse effect or whatever, but like it's just that you're healing people with garlic. So yeah, the more you know. Look how freaking juicy this freaking steak. Oh, my steak is too juicy. My potatoes are so buttery. Oh. My usual meal is a mix of 4 different things. Like what 4 different things? Did not know Arizona tea is 99. Is it still 99 cents though? Because I know for a fact that Arizona iced tea, like they make it a point to make it and keep it 99 cents. Even if they like sell it at a loss or something, or like, yeah. Why do I see an anime girl? Because there's an anime girl under the plate. I don't know what to tell you. Shouldn't you not be asking why is there an anime man eating steak? Corn on the cob, fries, chicken. Oh my god. Homegrown! That's some good stuff. I'm not a big corn on the cob kind of guy. I think corn on the cob kind of just goes through you. There's no like real big nutritional value from corn. I want some? Go get some! Look how juicy that freaking steak is. Ooh, that's so juicy. That's a juicy steak. Ooh. Corn just tastes really good. Depends on the corn. There's sweet corn and other corn. There's different kinds of corn. I didn't know that until like a couple years ago. Lightning McQueen? Oh my god. Shove it in my mailbox. Can I just shove it in your mouth instead? Shove the device you're watching me on into your mouth right now. You'll probably taste something. And if you don't, just pretend you are tasting something. Corn gets stuck in your teeth. Corn gets stuck everywhere. This is my favorite way to eat potatoes, by the way. Okay, my favorite way to eat potatoes. Okay, you see this right here, right? Well, this is, I already like destroyed this part. Okay. Watch, ready? So, when there's like a little bit of potato, all I just do is you just mash, right? Mash and squish. And then you get like a bunch of like potato like slices out of your fork. And then you just eat it that way. And it's like the best way to eat a potato. And then like this happens. Eat the TV. Yeah, eat your TV. Yeah, this is the best way to eat a potato. Dad used to load his potatoes with butter and cheese and seasoning. Well, there's just sour cream on here. I was thinking about putting cheese on it, but like I was like, I don't know, it's too much work. I have to grate some cheese, put it on. Never liked potatoes because I wasn't a fan. I think you just maybe need to find the right kind of potatoes. You might need to find like the right potato for you. You know? Oh Jesus, that's fucking juicy. Oh my god, you see how juicy that steak is. I hate the texture of corn. I kind of do too. I like how popcorn, by the way, popcorn has like no nutritional value. It is something to make your mouth feel less lonely. Yeah, potato wedges. Those are always good. Like, do you not like... Who said they don't like potatoes here? Yeah, Soul. Yeah, do you not like French fries? Break the wall. What? Do you know how insane you sound? Corn is useless. It really is useless. Corn has really, really little like nutritional value. But it's filling. So if you're going on a diet, eating corn can help stave off some like cravings and stuff. I feel sleepy again, guys. feel sleepy. Are you eating with your feet? Do these look like feet to you? Ugh. Man, this steak is making me tired, man. I have to go traveling again tomorrow. So I'm not looking forward to that. So I have to be on the road. I have to go pick something up from the neighboring city. It's part of my job. So yeah. It's not gonna affect my streaming or anything, but like, it's something I have to do, you know? I think your viewers are special. I do too. I like my viewers. They're always so nice to me. And they send me like really, really nice, nice sentiments and stuff. And sometimes they look at me weird. Hey, Evil Tree Sock, how's it going? You guys eating? I somehow just became a food streamer. Somehow. I became a food streamer. Oh, hey, doggy. Evil Tree Sock, why did the booba not go off? Find a screwdriver. When I say screwdriver, I think like vodka and orange juice. Why can't you rewind your stream? Because I said it that way. If you want to watch previous parts of the stream, you have to wait until the VOD comes out. And the reason why I do that is because there's a lot of people that will just come in and tune in, and they'll be like 30 minutes behind or 10 minutes behind, and they start commenting, and they realize, why is he taking so long to respond to me? And it's because they're 10 minutes in the past. So that's why I have it that way. Man who streams tea time mysteriously turned into a food streamer. I don't know. Well, I never really thought that I would be like a food streamer. I really didn't. But it's really funny because like Dinner with Dolce just got super, super popular. And so I was like, okay, we're gonna keep doing it because apparently you guys just like watching me eat. And so that's where we are. Imagine waiting 30 minutes to reply for someone to reply to you. Imagine waiting 30 minutes to be left on red. Only drinks, no food. Well, like I would eat like cakes and like cakes and you know, pastries with my coffee in the morning, right? But I never really thought that would be like significant enough. And then all of a sudden I'm like, by the way, I'm just gonna eat on Sundays. And so like Dinner with Dolce. If you guys just want to like eat dinner with me, I don't know. You guys, maybe for some people it's pretty late. But yeah. Unless someone is specifically into making culinary content, no one expects to be a food streamer. Is there anybody like So the thing is, I don't really know anybody else who like eats on stream regularly. Like none of my friends do. I don't consume any other like food streamers. The only one I can think of is Daishima. And Daishima does tea streams. Like not coffee streams like I do, but like actual tea. He does like Chinese tea stuff. And it's really funny because like me and him are like very, very similar. So I used to watch one, but I don't remember who it was. They don't exist anymore. I'm glad. Akira doesn't eat other streamers? I hope not. Hi, welcome in. See, I told you guys, like, people just come in here and just... Uh-oh. Oh! What the hell is that? Well, just the band, man. Well, just the band. Yeah, people like the foods. See, the thing is, I wanted to do a cooking stream, like a cooking stream, but the thing is, I don't have like a setup for it. So the thing is that like I've compromised now, is that I just eat the food. I oven the hot food, out hot, eat the food. Like you swallowed a mango. It's like that thing was like, I don't know, there's a meme where it's like, we're all out of blah blah blah, and it's just like you see them inside, you see it inside their neck, you know. I don't know what I'm saying. I sound the same. Welcome in. Hi. Oh. A really fatty part of the steak that's really hard to chew through. I know what you're on about, so don't worry. I don't. I sound insane. Oh man, that steak is real. This steak is really good, guys. Look at that. Oh. You guys want to like look how juicy this steak is. Look at that. Look at. People will come in here and say like, you have to cook your steak more, and I said to them, I say no. No. My cat left me. Like emotionally, like they left. Like you were like were you dating your cat? She took the kids. She took the kids. Akira cooks the streamers in a boiling pot like a witch. I would never do that. Although that would be really, really funny, though. I think it'd be really, really funny. Oh, Jesus. Were you dating your cat? That sounds like the plot of like an anime, you know? Where the title of the show is My Cat Got Turned Into a Girl, and I didn't know what to do, and then all of a sudden we started dating. You know those animes I'm talking about? The crazy ones, the weird ones? Six, seven. Oh, that reminds me. I have to turn off the bit redeem. Hi, Able Tree Sock. I gotta turn off my power-ups. Here we go. When you walk away, you might hear me say, please, oh baby. How about that Kingdom Hearts news, guys? Anybody excited about that? Honestly, I'm not like that excited, but you know what I was really interested about in that game? In the trailer that was released recently? Mickey Mouse is fucking playable, which is weird. But also, he's got like Paper Mario-esque moves. Like, he like interacts the world the same way Paper Mario does. And I thought it was so. I thought that was either. That was like. I think it's so stupid, but at the same time, so cool. Haha! I'm Mickey Mouse. Fuck you, Mario. I have no idea what you're on about. Makes this really funny. Haha, Mickey Mouse. That's it. It's Mickey Mouse. Oh my, guys, today I noticed how big my tits are again. I just have really big pecs. I just also have just like really broad shoulders. It was just so funny because like when I was in college, When I was in college, I was the scrawniest motherfucker you've ever seen. No muscle on my body, really trim, and whatever reason happened, for whatever reason, I somehow just started getting muscle, and it's been like the best it's been in a long time. When you guys are gonna start saying you have double, I do though. The thing is, I do. The thing is that I do have double T's. How does this even happen? The area under my rib cage and the biggest part of my chest, there's like a 4 or 5 inch difference. Your avatar gives Mickey Mouse vibes? Oh geez, I hope not. I hate that guy. I hate him with a passion. New anime, my guy friend has double D's. Okay. Ugh. No, I swear, you could probably like use my chest as like a pillow, cause that's how like immense my titties are. Akira's just Mickey Mouse in a suit. I don't even sound like him. I don't even look like him. I don't sound like him. Do you know how insane you sound? Are you giving us ideas? No, don't give anybody ideas. Don't be alive. You could use my chest as a pillow. You can. Liars always respond with questions. Are you sure about that? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I would never just go on the internet and tell lies. That sounds insane. That's crazy. I just have black hair and red shirt. Oh, because Mickey Mouse he's like, you know, he's a black mouse with like red shorts. Hey, Kara, how old are you? I'm 37. Blessed with these sweet blonde boys from heaven. Hi, Hal. How you doing? I hope you're doing all right. I'm so ready for my 37th birthday, though. This year's 37th birthday was so good, great because of everybody, and I really, really do appreciate that. Just made some lavender tea. Ooh, lavender. Perfect for bedtime. Hi, welcome in. Woo! Ugh, my steak is like all gone. My juicy steak is no longer juicy. You see, like, look at this. Look how juicy that is. Strawberry tea. You know what I think is really, really, like, interesting? It's not actually that interesting, but, like, I find it interesting. When people are named after, like, herbs and spices. Like, there's a person out there named Saffron. There's probably somebody out there named after, like, lavender. I mean, sage. Sage. I know so many sages, actually. I did touch my green beans. I just have been slowly getting at it. I'm named after a tree. Hey, Birch, how's it going? You start thinking about Pokemon professors. Actually, you know, a really, really cool name. Juniper. That is a really, really cool name. I was talking with my sister that if I were to ever have a kid, it'd be so over for them. Because for some reason, I just want to name my kids after like flowers, trees, and like herbs. I don't know why. Like, if you were to ask me like, what would you name your child? Some of my top names, right? Like I said, Juniper is one of them. Rose, but specifically, Rosemary, and she would freaking hate me for that. If I named my daughter after Rosemary. I love the name Rose though. Kala is also a really cute name. Lily, I love the name Lily. Sage, I think, is really cool. I'm trying to think of like boy names that would be. Well, Sage is one of them, right? I'm trying to think of. I said Saffron. Actually, I really do like the name Saffron. Right? Is it? Yeah, Saffron. I'd name them Andrew regardless of gender. Do you know what Sage? Okay, it's so fun. Do you know why? I think that's really, really funny? Because the name Andrew comes from the stem andro, which means man. Or man, like, you know, humanoid. Like, specifically male, I guess, right? So, like, if you named a boy Andrew, you're basically naming your kid boy. And if you named a girl Andrew, it'd be really funny. Gertrude, I swear, actually, legitimately, that's another thing. I love like weirdly archaic names as well. I love the name Ophelia so much. Evangeline, I also really like. Evangeline. Bartholomew. Isn't that Bart's name? Bart Simpson? Bartholomew Simpson? Are you eating like a normal person today? I kind of. Thank you for the resub. I'm sorry. I don't know why my Twitch stuff never works. But thank you. I think actually, now that I think about it, I think I disabled most notifications in general. I say most. Because I want to bring like a equal sort of an equal viewing experience to pretty much everyone. So I'm not eating 4,000 plus calories this time. Yeah, I'm sure I'm not. I sure hope I won't. I mean, my potato looks all fucked. Did you see how fucked up my potato looks? Like, my potatoes are extremely fucked up. Do you think people would make fun of me if I named my daughter Lucamine off after the Pokemon person? I think I would hate myself, too. Like, I would hate me. Like, I would hate me for naming a human child after that thing. Why do your subs on YouTube not watch your streams? I don't know. Because they hate me? I don't know. Maybe they just don't know I don't stream. I don't know. A lot of my subs actually I've realized, they are only on shorts. They're never on, like, they're never actually looking for long form content. And it's what I've kind of just accepted. But like the people who do end up finding me, listen, they're missing out on gold, maybe even diamonds. Or while they're out there looking for iron ore and copper ore, down here we got some freaking netherite going on. Yeah. Okay, so I have a video about this coming out. Oh, sorry, I got hiccups. Right. So chances are, if you are a creator, and you're creating shorts, that's pretty much where your audience is going to be. They're just pretty much going to be on shorts. So in order to capitalize off of the shorts that you make, you have to stream to shorts in order to get pushed out to the people who are on there. Otherwise, they just don't. They don't. Also, I make Wordle videos. Last time I checked, this isn't the Wordle. So, it's all about, what is it called? Expectation, viewer expectation. Right? So, people who watch me, they want to watch me for the Wordle. They don't want to watch me eat a freaking steak and potatoes. As interesting as that is, they don't want to see that. It's like, okay, imagine if you went to a coffee shop, right? And you went to the coffee shop because they have amazing coffee, right? But for whatever reason, the coffee shop on Wednesdays and Thursdays, all of a sudden for some reason, they sell only pizza and soda, right? So like, why would you go to the coffee shop on Wednesday or Thursday? Because you're there for coffee. You're not there for pizza or soda. You're like, oh, I came here for the coffee. Why are you selling me pizza and soda? You know? So, yeah. Like, think about it also, right? If you subscribe to like Nintendo magazine and they start like making articles about PlayStation games, it doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, they're both video games, right? But like, you came there for the Nintendo stuff, not the PlayStation stuff. So, no matter what, as long as you are trying to meet the expectations of the viewers, you should be fine. Honestly, right now, I'm not meeting those expectations, but I'm having a good time. So, their loss. You're not doing the daily Dolce, yeah. No, a lot of people do wander in during the daily Dolce times in the morning, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're the Wordle guy." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me. I'm doing the Wordle later." But yeah, I've gotten more invested into the casual content, and you know why that is? Because I'm being human. Because we can connect as people. The reason why you guys watch streams, guys, I'm not even joking. You can fight me all you want with this, but the reason why you guys are watching right now is because you can talk to me, because you can interact with me. You can interact with me with the shorts and like the YouTube videos and the comments and stuff, but you guys aren't actually like connecting with me. You were just telling me something, right? You can tell your dog to sit, but until you give it the treat, it's not gonna care. It's because you guys get to know me as a person, and that's what you want as a viewer. It's the reason why I watch Vinny Vinesauce, because I think he's an interesting person. He has a lot of interesting stories to tell. Can you tell I'm inspired by Vinny Vinesauce? I hate Dora because she makes everyone rage. She is like a bit of she's a bit of a rage beater, huh? So you're telling us to give you treats? Listen. I'm not saying you have to give me some treats, but no, it's more like I have to give you guys treats. And I have to give you guys the treats for you guys to care about me. You had kids with your cats? What? My cat left me and took the kids. No. I love it when people are just human. Yeah, I do too. And that's why, guys, that's why I suck as a VTuber. That's why I fucking suck as a VTuber. Because I'm not doing that uwu shit. Guys. Okay. Guys. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. There are so many times where I've tried to be a streamer. I've really tried to be a streamer. I try my damn hardest to be a streamer sometimes. I can't do it. Guys, I can't do it. Beans are so stringy. When my cat left me, she didn't fall off the bed and didn't come back. No! Come back! Okay, I tried, like, seriously. I'm gonna go off a rant about this, but I can't. Actually, I wanted to talk about this. I was thinking about this earlier today, but the amount of emphasis on models with giant breasts and like jiggle physics and all these weird poses and all these weird animations and stuff like that, like the walking animation. I saw one that was like a Jacko pose. Like, that's all cool and interesting, but I honestly don't care about it. I really don't care about it. It's like, I get it for some people, but like, I've been in this space for like 5 years now. I'm technically longer because I've consumed it as a regular person first before becoming a VTuber. But like, the sexualization of these anime models, right? Maybe I've just gotten so bored of it. Maybe it's just like not interesting anymore. But and no shame to people who do lean into it, because like, go get that bag. But seriously, but me personally, I'm like, I'm just not interested in that at all. I don't want to see it. Like, if your main personality is just jumping and bumping and showing off how the physics work, like, I'm like, okay, cool. But like, are you funny? You know what I feel like right now? I feel like that one person, he's like, hey, Akira, tits or ass? And I'm like, personality. But I'm like, seriously, like, personality. Like, be interesting. I'm sick of eye candy. You can't have candy every single day. Give me some goddamn meat and potatoes. Like this one here. Anyways, that's my whole rant about that. I'm just not really into the whole sexy VTubers anymore. Like, it's just not... I don't think I ever was. Now that I think about it, I was like, I don't think I ever was. I've always just kind of accepted that that's the thing that you have to do as a VTuber. And I'm like, that's not really it. I've always wondered this, though. I've always wondered this. If I streamed with a feminine model, would that make a difference? And the thing is, I think about that, I'm like, don't think I would ever do that, because it's like, I stream as myself. Where did this come from? Oh my god. What the hell? Looks like this is not I don't know where this came from. Am I scratching myself? Anyways. I don't know. I need to be myself, guys. I can't be fictional. I can't. I just can't. Same, get that bag. Yeah, get that. Listen, get that bag. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna shame you. But for me personally, like, I'm just gonna stay in my lane. And that's how I've always just kind of gone about life. Stay in my lane. Do the things that I like. Meet the people that I do care about. Talk to the people I care about. Eat a potato or two. My friends asked why I was dating my girlfriend, because her face is babyish. I don't care if she's got personality. Yeah. Imagine having a personality. You know what I think is really, really funny? So I see this all the time in people's streams. But like, some people will just come into a stream and start trolling the streamer. And my favorite response to that is get a personality. If your only personality is being a troll and hateful, go get a personality. Oh my god. That was a juicy bean. I want to eat more of this steak, but like it's all like fat. Like there's only a little bit of like meat. Oh god, I'm sorry about that. There's only a little bit of meat left that I can actually like peel off and get at. Okay. That's pretty much it though. Oh my god. I don't like eating the potato skins. I don't know. I don't care if you guys will shame me for not eating potato skins. But I don't like the skin of the potato, so I'm not going to eat it. Oh, banana, potassium, whatever, you know, all that jazz. Oh man, do you feel that? Why am I asking you? My shoulder hurts. Why did I ask you if you could feel that? Are you guys in my body? No. Anyways, my shoulder hurts. My shoulder hurts, my chest hurts, my feet hurt. God. Would you be in my body? We can feel your skin. Well, you should also feel like the blood rushing to my fingertips, because for whatever reason I have a lot of like feeling in my body. My hands look really red. Do you see that? My hands look super red today. Why is that? Oh, you know why? Because I had to do a lot of gripping today. I don't know if you guys can really see that. You guys, like right here, like right there? You see how the difference, like, in redness in my hand? When I do it like this, you can't really see it. But when I do it like this, right, you can see the redness in my hand. It's because I did a lot of, like, I had to do a lot of holding. Actually, if you guys had to, like, move a portafilter, right, you have to grab it and yank it like that. On, like, an espresso machine, you have to grab it like this and go, psh. So I'm assuming that's exactly what's happening there, is that I had to do that a lot today. I remember, actually, when I increased my hours over at the cafe, it got a lot worse. I remember that. I think having a feeling in your body is low-key normal. Well, like, can you feel blood in your veins? Can you, like, feel the blood in your body moving? It's really weird, because, like, yes. Okay, some people can't. You know what's also weird? People don't have an inner voice. Like, you know what thinking is, right? Apparently there's some people don't think with like a voice. They when they think, it's more like text flowing through their head. But for me, when I think, I like think like this. Like I'm trying to think right now, like blah. Yeah, apparently some people don't have a voice in their head. When they think, they just it comes to them like text. I think that's so weird. But like it's normal apparently. I wonder what's more normal, not having a voice or having a voice, because I think everybody I know has a voice in their head, you know? They have a voice when they think. The voice in my head sounds like Katsuki Bakugo. Bakudeku slime! Bakudeku slime! Bakudeku, Bakudeku, Bakudeku slime! What the hell's wrong with me? I don't hear a voice, I just know what I'm thinking. See what I'm saying? No, but when I think, okay, I'll try to like, let me think. Give me a couple seconds there. I'm gonna think of something real quick. Okay. Okay, so it's like I wonder how big stegosauruses are, right? That's why when I just thought of that, right? I was thinking how big are stegosauruses? And my brain, like if I could emulate exactly what I heard in my brain, it was exactly that. Just, I wonder how big stegosauruses are. Like, you know, oh my god, okay, you know, there's a scene from Family Guy, you know, where he's playing the maracas, where Peter Griffin's playing the maracas, and he's like, oh my god, I'm playing the maracas. I wonder what's inside of them. Maybe it's just like rice or something. Or bones. Oh, but bones are too big. But not baby bones. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find that clip. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Peter Griffin maracas. This is what my brain sounds like. But like that's how my brain works. That's what I hear, right? I hear myself saying these things. The voice in my head changes depending on who I think I'm. Oh, that's a thing that you can like that people have, is that the voices inside their head can change. Their inner voice can change depending on who's reading. I can do that, but like I have to be reading a book specifically. It only happens when I'm reading books where voices come out differently. Otherwise, whenever I'm reading something, it just comes out as my voice. Also, that's another thing. When I read, actually, I noticed this, but whenever I read, I breathe like I'm talking. It's weird. Okay, if I could explain how my voice works, like imagine talking but your mouth isn't moving, like my breathing pattern becomes my thinking pattern. And I think that's the reason why my brain, or like inside my head, you know, is me talking, is because I'm actually like physically talking without actually talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm like thinking now, I'm so focused on my breathing. I have to pee so badly, guys. Imagine Akira reading these just hyper bad. No, like okay. So you see, okay, you see how like there, when it's like just imagine Akira reading and he's hyperventilating. Like it's like I'm thinking, but like I'm breathing while I'm thinking. It's weird. Okay, I have to pee really badly. I have to take a barista break. I don't know. Do you guys want to like look at something while I'm gone? I need to I really need to pee. I'm sorry. You guys get nothing. Nothing. You guys know what was a really, really weird thought I just had? So I used the bathroom, right? I used the little barista's room. And I saw my toothbrush. And my thought was, I can't wait to brush my teeth tonight. How do you go to the bathroom so quickly? Don't worry about it. Yes, I do wash my hands. You just gotta learn how to speed pee. You gotta learn how to speed pee. That's my suggestion. You just gotta learn how to speed pee. It's a skill. It's a talent. I don't know what else that we can do today, guys. I just ate my dinner. That was dinner with Dolce. Do you guys want to do some tarot reading? I have tarot cards. Anyone want a tarot reading? I feel like you just have a plastic bottle under your desk. No, you heard me leave the room. Maybe you didn't hear me leave the room, but I left the room. That was a bad shuffle. Oh my god. It's been a while since I've used these things. Oh my god. I can't do this shuffle. I don't know how to do that shuffle. But I've been seeing somebody do it and I'm like, oh man, I want to learn how to do that shuffle. How do you do that? Bones, maybe. Anybody have a question they want to ask the divine? I may or may not have the best answer for it. Oh, there's one time. This is, I don't know, is this TMI? Maybe it's TMI. Maybe it's TMI. I had a Gatorade bottle in my car once, and my car has like a auto steering thing when you're on the highway. And I used the auto steering. I have a crush. Crushes are always fun to tell with the tarot cards. Let's go! Okay. What do you want to know about your crush? I can't do the shuffle. I can't do the shuffle. Bro took my headphones when I went to use the washroom. It's about brushing your teeth. Guys, remember to brush your teeth. See, I can do it like that, right? I can do that shuffle. But I can't do the other one. I can't do the upright shuffle. Trying to get a vibe? Okay, so let's see. Let's see how you are with this person here. Okay. A general sort of vibe check. How do you guys imagine songs in your head? It literally just plays in my head. Also, the movie Shrek is like permanently like installed in my brain. I can literally just close my eyes and just watch Shrek. Okay, let's see here. All right. Let's check your vibes. So up until this point, let's see. Ooh, the Hermit. Okay. So, they are, how would I describe this here? Okay. Oh, my feet. Hermit in the upright position. Okay. So the Hermit. The vibe that I'm getting with the Hermit. So the Hermit means like isolation and alone. So I feel like the way, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong about this, but like there's a sort of like hesitation, there's sort of like a feeling of loneliness, and you're kind of like not really sure of how like to approach it. The Hermit represents a seeker of knowledge, and so ironically you're coming here for a seeking of knowledge. So it can be a very it can be a very lonely path. It can be very you know, very confusing, right? So I guess up until this point, you're just kind of following your own whims here, kind of like trying to discover for yourself. But think maybe you need to open up to some new ideas, which I guess you are doing right now. Okay, so your opportunity lies, in the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords represents the idea of blind decisions. So the Two of Swords has come up in the upside down position, meaning there really isn't really like you don't have really how do I describe this here? You don't really have a feeling of conflict, a blind, like you feel like you're not really going into this blindly. For you, I think it's kind of just very, very clear. It's just kind of like, if this is something that you definitely want. As we can see, right? The person holding two swords and blindfolded generally means that they're stuck between choosing one path or the other, but it seems like you already know what you need to do. You're already kind of like set on your decisions here. All right, and let's see where your opportunities can lie in here. Oh, so you are so focused on the wrong things here. You are just thinking about what's in front of you. You're not even realizing that maybe there's the signs. You're not seeing the signs. It could be this person. It could be some other person. But you're definitely focusing on the wrong things here, and maybe thinking a little too hard about this. I think you maybe need to like kind of step back and be like, okay, well, like is this actually what I really want? Which is I don't know what it is, but it looks like you are really, really distracted right now on the wrong things. So my suggestion is maybe take a little bit of step back, kind of see, look at it from a different perspective, and then revisit that idea that you have already, and maybe it'll bloom into something more. Maybe it should never really be something more. You never really know, but take a step back and just kind of really look at kind of the pros, the cons, all that other stuff. And that's all I really have for you. That's what the divine is trying to say to you. All right. My friend did a tarot reading one time and told me I'm just gonna be lonely my whole life. Well, lonely in what sense? Because, like, are you looking for a partner? Because maybe you won't ever find a partner, and that's true, right? But maybe you'll have, a life full of people that cherish you, that you cherish, and they cherish you, and they love being around you. You could have a very, very fulfilling life in the friendship aspects of your life, but you never really sort of focus on that because you're so focused on maybe, trying to find a partner. And I know there's some people that are like, they really want to be in a relationship, but I don't know, from my personal experience, being in a relationship isn't all that cracked up, to be honestly. It can be a little stifling, it can be a little hard, and honestly, one of the only real good things about it for me, at least for me, in my situation of relationships and stuff, is that like you get tax breaks. That's pretty much it. You get tax breaks, and if taxes aren't a worry for you, then don't worry about it. Honestly, it's a little romantic if you think about it. That's just like, man, I love you so much. Do you want to file our taxes together? All right, does anybody else have a question? I just whipped out these cards because I just have them here. Otherwise, I don't know. We can just we can do it with someone else. I was thinking about maybe playing Pal World tonight, but I was like, I don't know. How do these readings even work? So these readings are like, okay, so they should always be taken with a grain of salt, right? But like, there's some sort of like aspects to it that are like kind of interesting to make you like think about. So everything is kind of, everything in the world is by chance, right? But honestly, chance can be a sign of something more, right? Like imagine winning the lottery, right? Were you meant to win the lottery? Are you never meant to win the lottery at all, right? But the thing is that coincidences can hold the truth. And if you look at tarot cards specifically, right? A lot of cards will all these cards have like pictures and stuff, right? And all these pictures have meanings that you can take from them. For example, this one here, this is the Seven of Wands. You can see that this person in particular is holding his wand in like a defensive stance, right? And so this card represents defending or holding strong of your beliefs. The wand specifically represents power or like the will. And so if I see this card, I'm like, okay, well this means that somebody or something needs to fortify their will, or like they need to stay strong in what they truly believe in, right? This one has the swords represents conflict or power, and as you can see here, there's three swords stuck inside of a heart. This represents heartbreak, and so heartbreak can mean several different things, right? You can be like disappointed. You can actually like have been through a breakup and stuff like that. It's all up to interpretation and how the cards speak to you. Obviously, like there could be such coincidences as such. And see this one here. This is the Ten of Wands here. This guy's has like a burdensome carrying of the wands, meaning like if I were to maybe guess, if somebody were to ask me something about like in this card came up, I'd be like, well, you feel like overburdened with the responsibilities that you have. You feel like maybe having your own decisions, making your own decisions is feeling very, very tiresome on you. You know, it's just really up to interpretation on how these cards are played out. And there's so many different sort of situations that are in here, plus the major and minor arcana. So like there's the Death card, which represents the end of something, but the start of something new. Here we have the Six of Cups, which represents childhood and what's the word I'm looking for? It's when like a newborn, when you're purity, childhood and purity. This is judgment, just means judgment. I don't know. So this card here, I really like this one too. This says feeling trapped. So you see somebody's like they're tied up, they're completely entangled, they feel like they can't move. The swords are looking like almost like a jail cell as well. This has to do with opportunities and being overwhelmed with opportunities. This is talking, like being a guide or collaboration. All these cards have different, like there's so many different situations that these cards can come up with. And it's all just about basically telling a story, right? This one here, oh, I like this one here. This is represents bullying and like somebody in power abusing the power that they have and making other people feel bad and stuff like that, right? I want a reading, but I don't know what to ask. I don't know, you can ask, you can literally just ask for like whatever. It's always good to ask an open-ended question, like for example, Hell asked like what are the vibes like, right? So yeah. I just flipped a card. I wonder what card just got flipped. Did I just flip a card? Flip a card, any card. I want to play Star Fox again. Ooh, I want to play Star Fox so badly. Actually, I've been wanting to play a ton of games. I've been wanting to play Power World. I wanted to play Marvel Rivals again. I didn't flip a card. That's weird. Okay. What are the games I wanted to play? Metal Gear's coming out soon. I'm really excited for that. We're gonna be playing Peace Walker real soon. Die alone. Maybe. It's okay to die alone though, as long as you have a plan to die alone. Okay, so there's a series on Amazon Prime called I Want to Die Alone, and it's actually a really, really interesting story. It's about a person who's like, oh, what happens when I get too old and I can't take care of myself, right? Will I need people to like take care of me? Do I have people that will like care if I die? Blah 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 blah, right? And so the thing is, like, the whole thing about that show is that like I want to die alone, like not like I want to die, but like I want to have the freedom of knowing that I can die without burdening other people or having people take care of me or having a reliance on people. And I think it's a really really fun show as well. Also deals with things like, oh, my family's pressuring me into, getting married, or like I don't know if I actually want to date people and stuff like that. And it's like it's just a really, really good show. I recommend it. I want to die alone. I want to die alone. This represents depression, by the way. Or overwhelming sadness, or whatever. These tarot cards are really something. Also, there's a thing is that you should never really do a reading for yourself as well. Because you are biased towards yourself and what you want to hear. I might have a question. Give me a sec. Okay. Anyways, these are all just like take with a grain of salt. This is just for fun, really. I have a book here that explains everything for me anyways. How to do that. Maybe these cards just aren't flexible enough for the side one. I accidentally touched my friend's tarot cards one time, and then she pulled out a Luigi board and said, "We're doomed." So, long story short, don't touch your friend's tarot cards. No, it's fine. You can touch your friend's tarot cards. They're just trying to scare you. The Luigi board. Listen. If you're friends with the divine, then the divine will take care of you. If you are abusing the divine, then maybe you shouldn't be doing tarot readings. It's like, Casper, a friendly ghost. There are bad ghosts. There are good ghosts. I think maybe, yeah, I don't know. I've never really been a strong believer in the occult, but I do like the idea of it. Am I appropriating that then? Does a good ending have to mean happiness? No, my opinion, this is just me. But does a good ending have to mean happiness? No. Sometimes a good ending can just mean being satisfied. Right? You might not be happy, but you can be satisfied with an end, like, you can be satisfied with the outcome. Or you can come to terms with the outcome, right? I think without getting too depressing here, like, You can deal with loss. You can deal with, like, you know, what's the word I'm trying to look for here? You can deal with having no closure sometimes, and sometimes having no closure and being able to deal with it can be a happy ending, or it can be a good ending, I guess. The other day, my closet door made a bang noise from the inside, and nothing fell over. Oh, that's just the house moving. That's just the house. Okay, the funny. Okay, so another thing, guys. The funny thing about miracles, right? Miracles happening. The supernatural, whatever. You can describe it in any way possible, but for whatever reason, we like to argue what it is and not the fact that it exists. Also, to ask a question for like tarot cards, it's more like advice, like what is the path that I should take, or like how is this looking for me, right? It just exists. That's just my aspect on everything. Sometimes that's all it needs to be. Sometimes something just needs to exist. It doesn't need to have a definition. Sometimes things can just exist. The Emperor in the upside down position. What does this mean? It means that we're losing power. Which probably means that I should probably end my stream. Alright guys, we're gonna go end the stream here today. I'm getting tired. I need to go traveling tomorrow. Oh, God. Ow. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can raid today, guys. Last I checked, most people don't stream around this time, so it's fine. But let me see if there's anybody around that I can just raid into. Who am I following? Man, I would have rooted to this person because it's their birthday, but they're playing Marvel Rivals, and that's not something you guys would want to see. Alright, let's I'm gonna raid you guys into Maria Latte. You guys like coffee, right? I'm gonna raid you guys into Maria Latte. Yeah. But I'm gonna fall asleep because I'm freaking tired. Man, I'm gonna play probably play some Tomodachi Life, and then, I don't know, do some other stuff. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for, Lily, you're late. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for existing. Thank you for supporting me. I'm literally just about to hit, what is that called? Partner Plus, basically, on YouTube. Get ad revenue stuff. So thank you guys so much for that. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. When does Metal Gear come out? Hold on a second. I don't even figure that out. When does Metal Gear come out? Anyways, if Metal Gear's coming out this next week, I think it's this week. We'll play it next Sunday. I don't know. We'll play it eventually. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, Jesus. I'm tired. How do I end the stream again?